Okay, so in case you are curious, this is my process. And I am so sorry in advance because a lot of the times I usually screw up while in process a lot more frequently while I'm recording the process. Because for some strange reason I'm trying to produce the producer whilst producing, my production. So it's like 27 different things. Okay. So, I am on a recording kick lately. So, that consists of a legal pad and enough words to make me feel like I'm actually practicing myself, my vocal stuff, because I never know what I'm going to do in my life next. And I sometimes just need to practice because since I am on injury recovery, it's I can sit for hours without even saying anything, except to the cats. And, and that's okay. I'm not doubting that that's an awesome life because, my kids are awesome. That is the way of things. Totally. So, cheers to you. And here we go. So, thank you. I use Mixcraft. It is Mixcraft 5, actually. It is very similar to GarageBand. I can do all sorts of loops and I can do all sorts of other stuff. But this is just a standard recording. I picked up this Nintendo USB microphone, which I absolutely love the idea and the concept of. It's got a very, very nice, clean, crisp sound to it. And so let's get on with the shit because I am going to set a timer for 45 minutes. And my job is to make sure that I can get this done in 45 minutes and have it uploaded and have it printing out properly. Trust, it's a pro thing. All right. Oh, no, I have to, I can't set the timer for 45 minutes. I just have to bust through this because I'm not about to screw up my recording. Why can't you do 17 things at once, computer? Okay. Just like me. Did a good deed for myself and stay upstairs. Okay. I have to read through to get the flow of it sometimes, just once or twice. This is the second time that I've actually read through it aloud, practically, so I am it's just a flow, and everything that I keep uploading on my podcast is basically kind of a one and done, so it's basically me just recording the stuff and, like, just putting it up. Oh, there is a lot to de-stress lately, isn't there? Okay, here we go. Did a good deed for myself as I stayed off terrestrial media to get my day right. The overabundance of information really gums up the highway and it sticks to my daily trajectory. So in general, I try to find... See, because sometimes I look at myself and I think I'm silly. Because I do it too. Okay. The perils of being professional. Okay, alright, okay. Because, yeah, I do kind of get into that weird, like, radio mode. Stop. The entire track. 36 seconds of my life, all gone. I'm sorry, people. Thank you for joining me. Okay. I like to be L1 and I'm done, you know, kind of that stuff. Gotta find my focus. Did a good deed for myself and stayed off terrestrial media to get my day right. The overabundance of information really gums up the highways and it sticks to my daily trajectory. So in general, I tend to find the desire to avoid it because the one thing it's good for is to keep up with the current speed of the world. But it's cool because I get to choose the path, the content, and that's what you could call it without using as much of my telepathic broadband. I'm okay, but I have to build it all back up once in a while. Sorry, world, because I was born with the desire to conquer. I had to learn to be gentle. I must still focus to improve because I am no master. And yeah, it hurts, but losing hurts more, and my bad side flows right into whatever osmosis channel desires the meal. But I'll kill it my way and you kill it yours is not an option. I am going to. And then with this, the easiest way to actually break this down and edit it quickly is just do it page by page. Because that way, if I have anything that I screw up multiple times, which is a very rare thing in my world, I go back, chop it up, slide it all together, normalize it, boost it up, blah, 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 do my thing, and then upload it. I try to actually provide some level of semblance in anything that I am doing as far as professional or otherwise. I do believe that it's not a practice at all. It's every time is the exact same thing. Every day is exactly the same. Okay, alright, you gave that one to the gods. So that one, albeit good, that was a good one. I didn't actually get the proper recording set up. Here we go. Either that or... yeah. That one went up into the air. May the rest of this recording be successful. Did a good deed for myself and stayed off terrestrial media to get my day right. The overabundance of information really gums up the highway and it sticks to my daily trajectory. So in general, I tend to find the desire to avoid it. Because the one thing it's good for is to keep up with the current speed of the world. But it's cool because I get to choose the path of the content, and if that's what you could call it, without using as much as my... What? Because I get to choose the path of the content, if that's what you could call it, without using as much of my telepathic broadband. I'm okay, but I have to build it all back up once in a while. Sorry, world, because I was born with the desire to conquer. I had to learn to be gentle. I must still focus to improve because I am no master. And yeah, it hurts, but losing hurts more, and my bad side flows right into whatever osmosis channel desires the meal. But I'll kill it my way and you kill it yours is not an option. I am going to. See, and with stuff like that, it's like that's basically an okay recording, but I'm not feeling that. I don't like that one. I don't enjoy it. So what I have to do is I have to set up a bunch of mute channels And then I'll take all my mute stuff, regardless of whether it's good or not, and I can use that for editing later. Huh. So, yeah, this is my life as a producer. This is what being a producer looks like. Huh. I go into this with a certain feeling of what it is that I'm expecting myself to do and also be. And it's very, you know, I am guarded. And it's okay, because, you know, good things often are, or can be. Ugh. Did a good deed for myself and stayed off terrestrial media to get my day right. The overabundance of information really gums up the highway, and it sticks to my daily trajectories. So in general, I tend to find the desire to avoid it, because the one thing it's good for is to keep up with the current speed of the world. But it's cool, because I get to choose the path of the content, if that's what you could call it, without using as much as my... Because I get to choose to... Oh, shit. Because I get to choose the path of the content, if that's what you could call it, without using as much of my... Oh, bro, dude. Okay, so, yeah, in general, I'll just fast forward through most of this stuff here. So it's going to take me 17 hours just to get to this one thing, just because I'm actually recording it live. I can do this, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. One more shot. All I have to be is under an hour, right? Here we go. Did a good deed for myself and stayed off terrestrial media to get my day right. The overabundance of information really gums up the highway, and it sticks to my daily trajectories. So in general, I tend to find the desire to avoid it, because the one thing it's good for is to keep up with the current speed of the world. But it's cool, because I get to choose the path of the content, if that's what you could call it, without using as much of my telepathic broadband. I'm okay, but I have to build it all back up once in a while. Sorry, world, because I was born with the desire to conquer. I had to learn to be gentle. I must still focus to improve, because I am no master, and yeah, it hurts, but losing hurts more, and my bad side flows right into whatever osmosis channel desires the meal. But I'll kill you is the... Oh. But I'll kill it my way, and you kill it yours is not an option. I am going to... Whew. I'm going to do a little bit less talk and a little bit more focus right now, because I want to try to blow through this. Sure as fuck feel the one in the... Sure as fuck feel this one in the morning, and how am I even supposed to function on this glorious Groundhog's Day? Because all that matters is honor, intellect, and strength, working through all the imperfections and hoping with everything, hoping there is some change in the logic. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. Hoping there is some charge in the logic cavalry for the right reasons, and I really hope I'm doing this right, because if he's taking his time reading books, then maybe we actually do have hope, but the balance is critical, trying to avoid the massive blowback of colliding identities, because that's a thing, like, WTF, is that right? I am so awful at being famous, I'd imagine if I was less infamous, but my whiplash could become a little snidely. It's funny, I just don't pat myself on the back anymore, because my idea of improvement is increasing my effectiveness, and when that does happen, I go into quantitative evaluation, assessing my own radius. And then I take a deep breath. And itch my ear a little bit. That was good. That felt good. And this is only the first draft. I mean, this is just me recording it for the first time ever. This isn't me performing it, which would then require probably a couple weeks of me just seriously focusing on the detail and the intent and the memorization of the power of what I'm trying to convey. And generally, it's just like blah, 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 right? Okay. I do drink coffee, so... But it's good as an antioxidant and all sorts of stuff. In the courtyard with my dick out like I was a snowman, I risked melting less and less daily. Your calls to my attention, and I my own typos and fix them as quickly to the subject as a 2-mile roller coaster. But it's no biggie, cause the money's in my muscles, not my mannerisms. Oh hey, but wait a minute. Yeah, and once again I'm laughing at my own ridiculousness, worried about all the same things all the time, but always getting to it when I have to. But what is happening to me? Literally so many emotions again. I'm sorry, my friends. I think I need to keep grounded, because this is what we're supposed to do, right? When all I want to be doing is whatever and wherever I want to be doing. Yep, that's easy. That's what I'm paid for with hope. I'll never be done compartmentalizing all these new ideas, but I don't run out of storage space, but I'm going crazy. Oh, almost done. Oh my god, I still have 3 more pages. Jesus. Because this will take months, but the feeling of doing right by my gods is a great idea, but I happen to bugle like a coronet when I hear the voices of angels as they hover above me, just above the trees on a Monday in this righteous little angst-filled city. Just above the trees on a Monday in this righteous little angst-filled city. By no means am I Miss Manners, but homage to the art of nosing up is high fashion, mandatory in my highest form. Adjusting expectations makes me an artist, and loving Halsey keeps me connected to my family. And what's the first thing I drop when I'm with someone is expectations. First thing I pick up, good intentions, and even if you never heard these, I meant them as I breathed through my eyes to gain much true intentions. And what is with that? I wanted to show you I could be dynamic and keep it all together, and I gave my left arm for it. But the price was worth the sacrifice. I only hope you noticed was in our wheelhouses. Almost done. Ow. Oh. And yeah, this kind of does, I mean, I'm actually holding up the only thing I'm doing with this arm is literally holding it up, but it's hurting. It is truly work when my shoulder is less than perfect. Sorry, I bet this looks ridiculous on playback. Okay. It does. I know it does. It's okay. I'll never forget it, an apologetic. This was never as polished as I would have liked to get it. The heart still loves the work, and that's what mattered more than the general lesser backdrafts. But the most beautiful of all, this is the general consensus that my potential was below the keenest radar. Is that right? Can you tell me? I know you can't, but I'm leaving all of it open for further interpretations. And as far as I can throw it, you know I really want to toss it further, because knowing true power is so delectable. I'm grateful for every day. But that's what I love most about myself, is my resilience and positive outlook throughout the process. And what's a process it is. My only solid rule is no ulterior motives, because it keeps the sheen of gold at a higher polish. So much revolutionary self-care, I look lazy, but with every victorious historic. Okay, so it is almost a quick process. Wait, chill out. Whew, girl. Okay. I hope I'm recording all this properly. Boy, wouldn't that just suck? Okay. And currently I am at 3 minutes and 55 seconds of recording. Sorry, I am a totally weird girl. Okay. I think I can do this in under 5 minutes. So I'm hoping that this is a 5-minute project, which would be great because that would actually tie in a topic to this recording without doing too much, back work. So that would be cool. So, how to record a 5-minute quickly spoken word piece by Nikki. There you go. I'll probably come up with some weird ass title like Bear Meat Makes Big Burps or something like that. Because it does. It really does. Anyway, homage, everybody. What's up with everything? I don't know. To everyone. To the world. To the universe. Record completion is the goal when I got nothing but time, and not in concrete but metal is better as a conductor of electric shocks, but short circuit is still my favorite. Ali Sheedy like heroes who give that wonder, how do I that daily? Oh wait, hold up. Okay, alright. Sorry, weird, right? Okay. Record completion is the goal when I got nothing but time, and in concrete but metal is better than... Oh man, okay. This is how you get into your own head. Fortunately, I have quite a few good teachers to tell me how to get out of that. So, I will listen to their advice. Record completion is the goal when I got nothing but time, and not in concrete but metal is better as a conductor of electric shocks, but short circuit is still my favorite. Ali Sheedy like heroes who give all that wonder, how I do that daily when seeking inspiration, relief from pains of daily life, more critical when hectic happens. More critical when hectic happens, and okay. More critical when hectic happens, and I am all about that focus, improvement, and oneness is a grit. Oh, damn. Okay, all right. More critical when hectic happens, and I am all about that focus, improvement, and oneness is a gift and flow and like oatmeal, but it's got a thickness I can't force myself to forget, because I'll take the lumps for that fabulous flavor, and this is why I'm your friend's favorite flavor of haterade. Zero callbacks from chomps for years, because they know they can't get with this the right way, but it's not what they want me for. No stumble in the ramble, enunciation ample, but it's just another day. There you go. Whew. And that, my friends, is the extent of my arm use for the day. Which is crazy, I know. Okay. So here I am. I'm going to listen and then produce. Ouch. Gotta hustle like I'm not talking to anybody. Okay. A lot of this stuff is basically just kind of eyeing it, just really, really super cut and paste.
Did a good deed for myself and stayed off terrestrial media to get my day right. The overabundance of information really gums up the highway, and it sticks to my daily trajectory.
If I can do this right, I can do it all within the time that it takes for me to actually edit this properly.
Keep up with the current speed of the world, but it's cool because I get to choose the path of the content, if that's what you could call it, without using as much of my telepathic broadband. I'm okay, but I have to build it all back up once in a while. Sorry, world, because I was born with a desire to conquer. I had to learn to be gentle. I must still focus to improve, because I am no master, and yeah, it hurts, but losing hurts more, and my bad side flows right into whatever osmosis channel desires the meal. But I'll kill you is the... Oh. But I'll kill it my way, and you kill it yours is not an option. I am going to.
Okay, so then what I'm going to do next is find the edit, and it looks like it's just about there.
But I'll kill you.
Yep, there we go. So it is just about there. I will set up that trim. Come on, there we go. I've got to set up the trim on the other side because obviously what I did back there was I just recorded it twice. So once I realized I screwed it up, I stop it, I center myself, and then I really sloppily, I mean, yeah, it's going on the internet, but it's not like, you know,
losing hurts more, and my bad side flows right into whatever osmosis channel desires the meal. But I'll kill it my way, and you kill it yours is not an option. I am going to.
And then I'm going to reduce that back to where it goes there. With a lot of this stuff, I actually give myself the opportunity for breath pauses because I have recorded for... Wow. What year is it? 25 years.